Jacinda Ardern. It set the scene for a massive year. Big issues, big personalities dominating the headlines. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
It is hard to comprehend what has happened in Esk Valley.
Have you got a grasp yet on the scale of this disaster?
This is undoubtedly the biggest natural disaster that we've seen probably this century.
Have you seen officials? Have you heard from anybody?
No, not a soul. Nobody. You know, it's you're the closest thing to an official we've had out here, so.
The Friday that Auckland flooded.
It's really hard to imagine that it's come up so far over this embankment and all the way over this ground and into Rakesh's house. Head outside. I mean, have people been receptive?
Yeah, so, well, other than him, so far so good.
This is the 32-page document that
Correct.
you're talking about, isn't it? This, Christopher, this is a brochure. It's full of pictures of you.
I think that's unfair. There's quite a lot of tables in the back there, Rebecca.
Well, there's also some pictures of you having a cup of tea. There's pictures of you cuddling a baby. What about inequality?
What about it? Well,
how are we going to fix that?
Next topic.
That people paying 40 cents a litre.
So my next topic is.
We're going to allow
my next topic is everybody. Just cut to me, Drew. Okay, thanks.
Particularly with our younger
can you
children.
point to show that anything's
literacy,
better?
Erica, you should have a look
the
at it
structured literacy
sometime.
approach. That's what's doing.
Actually, guess what? No, it's not.
Thank you very
That's
much,
the
Jan.
problem. It's not structured literacy.
Okay. I mean, this has been impassioned.
we're not here on an ethnic mission. We're on a mission for all New Zealanders.
But
that's the difference.
This is coded racial language.
No,
it's
it's not.
designed to whip up anger and
I'm
get
sorry,
votes.
I'm sorry.
Everybody can see that.
I'm sorry, with the greatest respect, I'm not putting up with ignorant commentators like you saying that I, for example, have spent my whole career working for Maori and other great causes.
Mr. Peters, attacking me is just a deflection.
But I'm not going to be a...
Would you like to be the Foreign Minister? I sense a relish for the job from you, and you have been the Foreign Minister before in the previous national government.
I was anticipating you asking that right up front, actually. So you've shown remarkable restraint, and I think
I'm famous for it.
Do you want to be Labour leader?
I don't have any ambitions to be the Labour leader.
Not interested at all?
No, not in the slightest.
Why not?
Well, not everybody that comes in here wants to be PM.
Smokers will fund the tax cuts because New Zealand First and ACT want the smokers to have access to cigarettes. Okay.
Can you two work together?
I tell you what's going to decide this decision, and the answer is, this country is such a serious crisis. I'll work with anyone.
Asking you if you can work with David.
Me and my colleagues, listen up.
Listen.
We'll work with anyone to try and fix it now.
So that's a yes, David. Will you work with Winston?
Look, I think ultimately, if a parliament's elected by the people, then you make it work. But I just say it's not credible for the guy who's had more chances to fix New Zealand's problems than anyone else alive.
Hang on.
Here we go again.
Rebecca, I'm sorry. It's like an arsonist showing up dressed as a fireman saying, I'm here to help and fix it all for you.
I'm beginning to pity Christopher Luxon.
But he'll learn.
After the election. And I'm